People living abroad will naturally miss their homelands, but when they return, they often feel bonded to the places they used to live in. In some cases, such bonds can shape people's careers. Louk, a Chinese who lived and studied in Turkey for 10 years before returning to China and founding the Turkish Culture Center Bazaar Park, is an example.
Hey, 4 hours before my door opened the first day, my wife and I still making the curtains ourselves. So this is not a very professional start as a business entirely.
When he arrived in Turkey in 1997, there were very few Chinese students compared with the numbers in the US or Britain.
I think nearly 19 students together, and it was 1997, and it was very big news actually for local. There wasn't such huge group as they think that from China coming to Turkey for study. It's very rare, and even when we landed, there was a bunch of journalists and reporters gathered and taking picture of us. Slowly we get used to people showing very considerably exaggerated way to showing their friendliness and the hospitalities. Turkish friends coming to us by kissing the checks, and we were not used to this kind of intimacy in some way.
But he has learned how to greet Turks and how to develop friendships with some of them, including the former cultural counselor in the Embassy of Turkey to China, who often visits the Bazaar Park, and Louk is happy to show her around.
The colors are very nice actually,
Yeah.
right? And this is the evil eye, you know.
Yes.
It protects people from bad things.
Yeah, we
Gives
explain the
good
story
luck.
to them.
Yeah.
We tell them these nazars are inside of the house. Everybody is wearing it.
Yeah.
When it's broken, it means you have successfully avoid something negative. Well,
Yeah.
people love it.
There must be similar belief in China also. Huh?
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
We have Zhonghua-jie, the Chinese red silky things, and people really believe in that. It's very, very common.
We have blue eye also, evil eye. Blue is the color of the sky and the water in Turkey. Turkey is surrounded by three seas. We believe that our national color is blue.
Porcelain's most favorite part.
All it has a story actually, every design. National flower, tulip.
Yes.
It seems that there are some clear similarities between the cultures of Turkey and China.
Xi'an in China is the start of the Silk Road, and Istanbul is the end point in Asia in terms of Silk Road. So through these times we have shared many things, and the interaction between two countries start till nowadays. So actually our Asian background is coming from Central Asia because our roots from Central Asia. Also the Chinese bring so many customs and attitude from China to Turkey through the Silk Road times.
Not many people can have the chance to meet or make friends with a cultural counselor, so what kind of attributes does Iggy value in Louk?
I met Louk 5 years ago actually. He was printing the Go Turkey magazine at that time. He spent so many years in Turkey, so he has the advantage of knowing two cultures at the same time, because it's very difficult to find someone in both countries to know both cultures. So he's like a diamond for me. He was like a diamond for me to work with. It's the Grand Bazaar here.
Yes.
Bazaar Park, similar.
Louk likes to sit down with his guests and drink Turkish tea. Offering tea to guests is a Turkish hospitality custom. Turkish tea is a black tea which is consumed with sugar. It is traditionally offered in small tulip-shaped glasses, which are usually held by the rim to save the drinker's fingertips from being burned as the tea is served boiling hot.
I'm glad that people coming here, Turkey has this, Turkey has that, very funny. And these things are very good. You can see our whole place is very, very warm. People can sitting everywhere, drinking tea. You can see the teacups everywhere. So this is good feeling.
Presenting an authentic Turkish life to Chinese people is not that easy unless one has lived there and enjoyed the exotic atmosphere.
Because we live there, we know what's coffee house, what's tea house looks like. Bazaar was like with all these shelters putting there and all the goods hanging there. This is the basic idea that we want to show.
Louk maintains that everyone has a reason to like Turkey. He tries hard to show aspects of its culture that they might appreciate. But his early experiences in Turkey nearly ruined his impression of the country.
Was at the first months that I met a not very professional and ethical taxi drivers. He was taking me from my dormitory to a place, and I didn't know about the Turkish currency at that moment. There were so many zeros. So everybody was a billionaire, of course. And because I counted the zero wrong, so I gave him a bigger amount of money to the taxi driver, and he didn't say anything. So after I come back, I realized that I lost a lot of money by taking a taxi. And I was very, very angry. And how come this country people, treat a foreigner like this? Well, later on, our friends, our Turkish friends, saying people is like a hand. There's short, there's long. It's no difference in culture, no difference in nationalities.
Cultural differences exist, but they can usually be overcome. Gradually, Louk has learned many valuable things about Turkish culture and customs.
They need a coin for airports, the luggage trailer, and I didn't have any, Turkish lira coins, and there was a very kind young guy just handing over 1 lira of this, and he didn't speak English, and he just give a smile and give me one, and I feel very warm at that moment because I have to give the money back to him, and it seems he doesn't care about all this.
Gradually, more and more people are consulting Louk about Turkey. He founded a website and shares his views on it. It has become an online bazaar for Chinese in Turkey to interact with each other and to overcome their loneliness abroad. Louk embraced his life in Turkey, which exerted a great influence on him, and that's why he would like more people to experience the culture of Turkey through his bazaar park. It has been 1 year since he first opened the door.
因为我自己本人呢，也是在土耳其生活了10年的一个老土龟了。回来呢，就是想把这个有意思的土耳其给大家看一下，也希望有时间过来看一看我们，跟我们一起来学习和了解土耳其这个有意思的国家，在2000年前和中国丝绸之路连接在一起的朋友。再次感谢大家，也希望大家跟我们一起能够庆祝土耳其主题馆巴扎公园的1周年的生日派对。稍后我们一起切个蛋糕，能抢到的话呢，就吃一口。希望大家能够跟我们一起喜欢土耳其，一起了解。谢谢大家。好，那就祝愿越办越好。一起吹吧，在家中都一起吹，好吧？1、2、3，走。